Good morning, everybody. This is Kitty Rain. I am finally back with another Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Play. So I got a little bit of a late start this morning. I was having a little bit of trouble with my microphone, in that my microphone wasn't picking up sound, or it seemed like it wasn't picking up sound. So I have literally spent the last hour since starting to record trying to figure out what the heck is going on with my microphone. I went into settings, I turned off my noise gate and my noise suppression, but I was still sounding really, really far away, or not being picked up at all. And, so my microphone has a little volume adjustment knob on the bottom of it, which had been turned all the way down, so it wasn't picking anything up. Now I'm feeling a little bit like an idiot. But yeah. So I am getting a little bit of a late start because of all of that drama. I was getting really frustrated. I almost gave up recording today because I couldn't figure out what was wrong with my microphone. And then I picked it up, and I yell at inanimate objects. So I picked up my microphone and I felt the knob, the volume control knob on the bottom of it, and I literally stopped and felt absolutely stupid because it was almost all the way down, and I just turned it back up and everything's working fine. But so yeah, so we're gonna get back into things today. I know it's been a while since my last recording. But yeah. I kind of needed to take a small break. I was starting to get a little burnt out, like I could feel it coming on. So I took a break. I didn't, I played games, but I didn't play my usual games. I played a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3, but I didn't do anything really exciting. Obviously I didn't play my recorded character, but I played a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3. I played a lot of Empyrean. I'm trying to help Alabas figure out where we're getting freezes. So Empyrean is currently having a small issue where when the brain doesn't want to work.
Do we believe that both Alexius's son and apprentice are turning on him? It seems someone wants to trap us either way.
Judging by the rifts here, I think Dorian was telling us the truth, weird as that is.
God, it's been a while since I played Dragon Age. But there's currently a small issue in
Take care.
Empyrean. When you enter certain areas, the game freezes. We're having a little bit of trouble figuring out why. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I do not remember what I was doing at all. So I'm trying to help Alabas figure out, you know, where the freezes are happening, and what can be, I don't care, and what can be done to offset them. Currently the only thing that we figured out is it's something to do with the, with Lux. So a good way to get around it is to just, when you're entering some places, just turn off the E and B. And then you can turn it back on when you leave, or once you load in to certain places. So, I mean, it's not bad, it's just mildly frustrating. And I completely understand why Alabas is getting frustrated with it, because it keeps happening. Why, thank you. Wait, where is this? Ah, there.
Lord Wolseley, I presume? A young man named Jimmy would very much like you to return home. Ah, good.
Okay. Odd, but okay.
Let's look around.
Could be better.
Good day.
Lord Wolseley came back! He says you convinced him. Here, for all your trouble.
Right. Okay. So. I do believe so. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and mount the horse at the stables so that we can finish that quest. Alright. Oh, wow. Alright. How do I... There we go. Alright. Okay, so that's done. No? Alright. So that should just leave... Yep, that just leaves the rifts. And the dragon. But we're not getting to the dragon just yet. We are not ready for that one. So... Either way, we have to return to the war room. So... We are going to go back to Haven. Now, something that I might do, actually, I think I'm going to do that now. I'm actually going to switch over to controller. I don't mind mouse and keyboard. It's how I play most of my games. Oh, really? Just for some games, it's a lot more comfortable to play on a controller than it is with a mouse and keyboard. Case in point, Dragon Age Inquisition. It is... Okay. Be right back. Here we go. There we go. That's what I love to see. It's... Alright.
Have you seen the horses Master Denham sent the Inquisition? They're magnificent.
Since I have did it now, I can actually choose my mounts. And when I do use a mount, I actually prefer to use the heart. The other pets, the other mounts are fairly nifty. You get a lot of them bought through questing and stuff like that.
Better than what you ride in Arnsberg?
Well,
You noble boys never change.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Kanari learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Cassandra's been the driving force of this Inquisition. She's the leader in all but name.
Cassandra's a seeker. From what I gather, that's a bit like a Ben Hasrath. She's a good hunter, a great fighter, but she doesn't see the big picture. Too busy searching for answers. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
Right. This is how cheap.
So we have to have interactivity in the hinterlands.
Woohoo!
Your report on the Seeker Fortress was excellent. It gave us information we dearly need.
Alright. Need. Definitely don't want to sell any of that. Or that. See what we can buy. So we need one of those for bull. I just want.
Need something?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Remember if I've talked to.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arashok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arashok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the wrecked dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Hawk's little brother was off on some warden business near the Anderfell's border last I knew. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
I really do love that you get a little bit of what the characters from Dragon Age 2 are doing now.
What can I do for you?
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
Yes, I am. The Dalish are the best hope for preserving the culture of our
God,
people.
he disapproves of that.
You use that phrase so casually. It should mean more. But the Dalish have forgotten that, among other things.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the fade. I have seen things they have not.
Fine, you think we're terrible. What about the alienages full of elves who aren't Dalish?
Why? What would it benefit some poor man in a Ferelden alienage to learn that his ancestors strode the land like gods? It would only make him bitter, or inspire him to take a foolish risk and get himself killed.
You've decided his reaction for him.
Perhaps I have. If you have questions and believe the answers will help, ask.
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Sharal. But Hallam Sharal was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish airabouts. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Is the magic they teach in the Circle different from the magic I learned with my people?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
The legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Devinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
To be honest, I don't see it as different from any other magic. It's a means to an end.
Indeed. The problem is that under the Chantry, blood magic is forbidden, so only criminals practice it. While in Tevinter, magisters compete with each other instead of keeping their volatile friends in check. They always succeed through power, so they have never had the chance to learn another way.
Okay, we're not gonna go on the Dalish and City Elves track, because I'm fairly certain that he does not like that. Oh.
Thank you for all that you are doing.
Not that door.
Apothecary Adon wanted to know when you might be able to provide the materials he needs.
I asked Adon not to rush us. Demon essence is dangerous. Sorry. No, it's fine. Just tell him we'll have it for him as soon as we can.
Just
Good day to you.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Nothing really interesting there.
You've brought back some fascinating things. We're putting them to good use.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Alright.
All things in this world are finite.
We're gonna go ahead and summon our War Council. Okay, let's check Orlais first. Make sure there's nothing. Nope, nope, don't do that. Do that one.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
The Alamari runes found in the mountain passages outside Haven have finally given up more of their secrets, pointing to one of the larger islands off the northern coast of Ferelden. The island is quite large and covered in dense wilderness, so searching it will be an involved process. According to the runes, however, there should be some connection to the original disciples of Andraste and the guardian of the sacred ashes.
Let's see what we have.
Interesting. Okay.
At your service.
All right. So, this playthrough, we are going to get the mages.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me?
He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
has outplayed us.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer? A watercourse? Something.
There's nothing I know of that would work.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
While they're focused on Llewellyn, we break the Magister's defenses. It could work, but it's a huge risk.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
I love Dorian.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Alright. Point of no one of the points of no return. So, me? Oh, crap. I forgot I have to take Dorian. Oh, I can't wait till I get cold. So, me, Dorian, Barrick, and... Cassandra. Alright, guys. Deep breath.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Mistress Llewellyn and no one else. You lot wait here.
Where I go, they go.
That's right.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Actually, I hoped you could tell me about these Venatori I'm hearing so much about.
Now, where could you have heard that name?
I told her.
Felix, what have you done?
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One, for this world.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
That's who you serve? The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
Oh, that sucked.
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Alright.
Displacement. Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Did we go forward in time or back, and how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Okay.
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I countered it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some Magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
And what happens if we can't get back?
Then we get comfortable in our new present.
Second. Starting to get a little heated. Starting to warm up outside. Alright. Okay. Alright, Dorian. Dorian is very big on fire. Then we're gonna do energy barrage. Definitely don't want that. That's not what I wanted. Let's give him fate stuff. There we go. Oh, that's level 18. And Dorian's at level 8. Okay. We'll give him that. Accessories. Let's do belt of magic defense. I have no rings and power and that's basically that. Got one more point, Mr. Dorian. So let's give you... I don't want Fire Mine just yet. There we go. Okay. So we are gonna save. Oops. Been a while since I've done this.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Schematic for a longsword. Nice. No. This is not an improvement. This is red lyrium all over the frickin' place. double-bearded axe. That?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
What happened to you?
What did they do to you?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
Oh, hey, look. Emmys. Okay. Let's go this way. For the money! Ah! Really? Stop jumping. Okay. Ah. Okay.
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
I don't understand. What's happened to you?
Red lyrium. It's a disease. The longer you're near it, eventually you become this. Then they mine your corpse for more.
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mir. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
We have to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please, stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I promise I will do everything in my power to set things right.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Alright.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Okay. Here.
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
You look wounded. Maybe we can help.
Nothing you do can help me now. I'll be with the Maker soon.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time? Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
That's my hope.
Alexius is master. After you died, we could not stop the Elder One from rising. Empress Celine was murdered. The army that swept in afterwards, it was a horde of demons. Nothing stopped them. Nothing.
I should have been there to help you.
You're here now.
All right.
Andraste's sacred knickers. You're alive. Where were you? How did you escape?
We didn't escape. Alexius sent us into the future.
Everything that happens to you is weird.
You don't look so good, Varric. What happened?
Bite your tongue. I look damn good for a dead man.
You're no more dead than we are.
The not dying version of this red lyrium stuff? Way worse. Just saying.
We get to Alexius, and I just might be able to send us back to our own time. Simple, really.
You and I have very different definitions of the word simple. You want to take on Alexius? I'm in. Let's go.
Alexius locked himself in the throne room. That is where we'll find him.
Okay.
Well, it's nice to do something constructive for a change.
Just like old times.
For the monies. All right.
Take a look around. See if there's anything we can use.
Guard's journal. Alexius keeps asking for patrols of the walls. Waste of time, if you ask me. The Inquisition ground themselves to a pulp against the walls ages ago. Ferelden made 3 attempts to lay siege here, but before the last life got crushed out of them. Who's left out there to threaten us? The mountain barbarians? But Alexius Alexius seems to expect a siege. Man's gone completely mad. Better to put the men on watch inside the walls. More of those blasted rifts open every day. It was better when we still had the people for blood sacrifices. Unbound demons have emptied the castle, village, and surrounding countryside of everyone who's not sleeping in their armor. Now it's just wild demons everywhere. So I did this run through with an elven not mage. I did this run through with an elven archer, rogue, and let me tell you, finding solace in this castle after everything is heart-wrenching. But I didn't bring him this time because this party is already 2 spellcasters. Powerful. You know, it's already got 2 spellcasters. Having more would not benefit.
The Elder One has taken all that is his, and will soon rule from his city.
That still doesn't make him a god.
Oh!
Ow.
May she find peace at the Maker's side.
Woohoo! Level up. Leader of Soul. Right.
Tell me how Lavella knew of the sacrifice at the temple.
Never.
You will break.
I will die first. Or you will.
Very nice.
You're alive. You're safe now. Forget safe. If you came back from the dead, you need to do better than safe. You need to end this. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
Oof.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Alright.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
Come on. There we go. Right.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No! Don't hurt me, Linnea. You...
This is madness. Alexius can't have wanted this.
Oh yeah, I gotta level up. There we go, let's try that again. Alright. So. Shit.
The breach, it's...
everywhere.
Used to be, it was only dwarves who were afraid of the sky. Now, it's just good sense.
There we go. Come on. I kinda can't wait until I get to Skyhold and can start making runes. Oh shit. I forgot how much this place is lousy with bricks. Get closer. Just doing a little bit of exploring. Thankfully, we're not actually on a time crunch. At least not in any... like, not in-game. I will probably be keeping this one a little shorter. Probably closer to 2 hours. Maybe a little bit more than that. The reason being I got such a late start. And there's Eamon. But since I got such a late start, I do still have to give the video time to, you know, process and upload and everything like that. Alexius's journal. Nothing works. I have tried countless times to go back before the Conclave explosion, before Felix's caravan was attacked by Darkspawn, before the Venatori first arrived in Minrathous. Without success. The breach is the wellspring that makes this magic possible, and travel outside of its timeline is impossible. The Elder One's demand that I change the events of the Conclave can never be fulfilled. He may kill me for failing him, but I must protect Felix from his wrath. Yeah, so Felix was... No!
Connor! It was an act of courage. He knew there was no other way to resist. He resisted that demon to the last.
Felix contracted the Blight, which, you know, anybody who's played Dragon Age Origins will know that the Blight is a death sentence, no matter what. So... Wait, what? Wait, that's Eamon's portrait again. Okay. Alright, I want to check something real fast. I want to keep... need to keep my inventory fairly low. Hey, I can put on the Warden helmet. Gives me a little bit more defense. rings. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that later. Okay.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
This version of Liliana is probably one of the most heartbreaking. Especially if she's not a lyrium ghost. Because she's just so destroyed by everything. Oh, look at that. Lots of enemies. Ow!
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Here we go. Come on.
This is the way to the main hall. Alexius will likely be there.
Damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Ooh, I got a schematic. Nice.
They haven't noticed us yet. Good opportunity to look for higher ground.
There we go.
May Andraste have mercy on your souls. No one else will.
Could be. Another red lyrium shard, yes. What was I talking about? Can't remember. There we go. See? The shard. I think I was talking about Liliana. Introduction of blight to prisoners yields no discernible pattern. Disease progresses erratically. Some subjects die within hours despite all efforts. Others show no symptoms at all. Subjects may harbor some natural resistance, which makes isolation and testing a priority. 6 more subjects died. Transfusions of blood from resistant prisoners slow the rate of corruption only slightly. Healthy flesh taken from live subjects and implanted in the infected will often die even before corruption spreads to it. In cases where implantation is successful, blight corruption spreads across donor flesh faster than host flesh. Prisoner Liliana has been the most useful source of resistant blood and skin to date. I hate that. Dang! Like, I know why they were doing all that to Liliana. Okay. Oh, hello. Like, I know why they were doing it to Liliana.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
That's not what I want. Also not what I wanted. Map. Map. I need a map. Okay. So... that... Okay. Not that way. Been up that way. There should be... There we go. Door. I think that might be sold.
to take out that enchanter quickly. Block them from coming up the stairs! I could really go for some light reading.
Right. Oh, sharp. Yes. I just need one more. Right.
What happened here?
Find Alexius. That's all that matters.
Oh, where did I end up? Where am I? Wait. That? Huh. Oh, okay. Try climbing up the ladder. Although there's nothing up there. So, back down we go. Okay. Oh. Alright. Try the other side. There we go.
Trying to take them by surprise.
I think we got them. Oh, nope, there's still one left.
Venatory severance package stinks.
And there we go.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
This is the pantry. Dun, dun. Okay. I think we're ready.
Look at what you've done, Alexius. All this suffering. And for what?
For my country, for my son. But it means nothing now. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
What do you mean? What's ending?
The irony that you should appear now of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, that is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
No. No!
Come on. There we go.
Wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
I know you cared for him.
Once he was a man to whom I compared all others. Sad, isn't it? This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible! You must go now! The Elder One.
You have to hurry. This is bad. We'll hold the main door. Once they break through, it's all you, Nightingale.
I can't let you kill yourself for me. There must be another way.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours. Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die! You'll have to do better than that.
Put aside all claim to Redcliffe and we let you live.
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Or not.
Grand Enchanter, we'd like to discuss your abuse of our hospitality.
Your Majesties.
When we offered the Mage's Sanctuary, we did not give them the right to drive our people from their homes.
King Alistair, Queen Honora, I assure you, we never intended...
In light of your actions, good intentions are no longer enough.
You and your followers have worn out your welcome. Leave Ferelden, or we'll be forced to make you leave.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I know you are a mage, but consider how these rebels have acted. They must be conscripted, not coddled.
I've known a lot of mages. They can be loyal friends if you let them. Friends who make bad decisions, but still loyal.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
We'll discuss this later.
I'll pray that the rest of the Inquisition honors your promise then.
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
It's a generous offer. I doubt you're going to get a better one from us.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
Oh.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
We're not monsters. We can control ourselves without any outside help.
This is not an issue of self-control. Even the strongest mages can be overcome by demons in conditions like these. You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision, I support it. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Thank you. I'd be honored to help with the plan.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Hey. Whew.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a
Alright. We're gonna save.
necessary one as well.
This gonna get hairy. Let's see a new one. Grand Cleric Iona. Well, the Chantry is
Did you see the message?
ostensibly the Inquisition's ally. The cleric has risen as the leader of those who oppose it. Grand Cleric Iona of Cumberland has quietly gathered them around her, giving her an early lead in the race to become the next divine. Should she succeed, this could mean a resumption of widespread opposition to the Inquisition, as well as danger to the Herald of Andraste. Let's do... Alright. Grand Cleric Iona has disappeared thanks to an operative by the name of Argent. While the act cannot be traced back to us, the rest of the Chantry is clearly under the assumption that her tirade against the Inquisition is what led to her fate. Unfortunate as this was, we have gained support among the remaining clerics, none of whom wish to be on our bad side. And truth or dare, like Celestine. Josephine for this one. Okay, then we'll switch over to the Ferelden side. An ally from Starkhaven. Most cordial greetings. My name is Sebastian Vale, sole heir of the Vale Princes of Starkhaven. I recently retook the throne of this great city from those who sought to gain it through unjust means. As a most devoted adherent of the Chantry, I felt the loss of Most Holy Justinia V keenly. I, too, hoped for a resolution to the terrible conflict that claimed the lives of hundreds in Kirkwall, and now threatens to claim all of Thedas. I extend Starkhaven's hand in friendship to the Inquisition. Together, let us right the wrongs visited upon our world. And what's this one? Okay. All right. Deep breath.
The best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
Okay. So, we want Bull, Eric, and Solus for now.
Mages! Focus past the Herald. Let her will draw from you. Did it.
So if you all are noticing that I'm getting achievements, that would be because I have gotten I have gotten all of the achievements on my Xbox. I have gotten none of the achievements on my computer. Because I have only really played it on my Xbox, and I've only owned it on the computer for about a year.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
You know how many were involved. Luck put me at the center.
A strange kind of luck. I'm not sure if we need more or less. But you're right. This was a victory of Alliance. One of the few in recent memory. With the breach closed, that alliance will need new focus.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What the... We must get to the gates!
So, celebratory drinks are on hold.
I'll help here. You get to Cullen. He'll know what we can do to make a willing.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open.
Oh! Sweet bean.
I'm Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The Templars come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him? He knows you. You took his mages. There.
I know that man. This Elder One.
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can.
Mages! You! You have sanction to engage them. That is Samson. He will not make it easy. Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
Phew. Okay.
Almost ready. Keep them off us.
No.
Keep them back. We're ready to fire.
Oh, fire.
Sentinel clear. Firing.
Go.
They felt that. We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet. It isn't firing.
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing.
got time. Crew the trebuchet. Start firing. That is not possible.
Everyone to the gates!
Not? Yeah, I know. Come on. There we go. Right. Full. Okay, so let's... Eric. And Solus. Alright, sir. Give you some more cold stuff. Alright. We're gonna save. Oh, inventory's full. That's fine.
Move it! Move it!
Yeah. Because closing the gate is going to keep the dragon out.
We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Okay, and now we have to try to save as many people as we can. Go, 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 go.
I hear a survivor.
Come on, come on.
Hear that?
Come on.
I can't get out. Help me. You
dead one.
Shit. Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Hear that?
Remember how to get in? Shit, 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 shit.
Help! Someone help! About time. Let me out of here.
Okay. Save Flissa, save Segred. Was not able to save Adon because the motherfucker was stupid. Come on.
I hear a survivor.
Come on, monster!
Saved a few, time to go.
All right.
Move! Keep going! The chantry is your shelter!
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy.
Harold, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
If it will save these people, he can have me.
It won't. He wants to kill you. No one else matters, but he'll crush them, kill them anyway. I don't like him.
You don't like... Harold, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Or Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know, Harold. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly, if he shows us the path. But what of your escape? Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
If there's one thing I know, it's how to get an asshole's attention.
I know I'm ignoring most of the loot, but at this point you kind of have to.
There's your trebuchet. Let's get it aimed.
Go, go, go.
Be ready. More coming our way.
That's not what I wanted. There we go. I've got to ditch stuff. Crap. Hey.
Big reinforcements.
Oh-ho! Keep going. There we go.
Move! Now!
Enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken no more.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
You'll get nothing out of me!
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
Why did the Divine die? For this chaos?
The chaos will empower me and ensure we no longer beg at the feet of the invisible. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion Withered to Winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect us to surrender and kneel. We will not. You'll face us all. When we choose!
Aw, don't tell. Okay. Alright, guys. So, that is where we are going to stop this episode. I had an idea of where I wanted to stop, but I wasn't sure how long it was going to take. But it took about 2 hours and almost 2.5 hours. So actually pretty good. So that is where I'm going to end this episode today. I hope that you all have enjoyed this continued journey with Enansal and myself. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!